At this time, we're going to take some time to reflect on the story of our money, and we're going to hear from representatives of the missions and worship committees.
Today I'm going to share with you excitement about what our mission committee has done over the past year. First, I would like to give a special thank you to my co-chair, Ashton Harpine, and take a moment to acknowledge all those that are on our committee: Morton Ketzi-Childs, Charla Reynolds, Aruna Ratnavishana, if hopefully I pronounced that right, Deanne Cockerell, Carl Hall, Kathy Newton, Janice Mayhew, Russ McFalls, Karen Gregg, Richard Blocker, Lynn Turner, Trip Butler, and Ashton Harpine, and myself. Thank you all for the time and effort you put into this committee. So what does the mission committee do? Our church has been involved in many important missions over this past year. We serve weekly with Manna Ministry, providing meals for those in need. Through the Adopt a Highway project, we're helping our community to look even more beautiful. We began collecting suitcases to donate to Department of Social Services so that foster children have something to carry their clothing in when they move around. We also have been collecting household goods to donate to SAFE. In the winter, we have the annual Ringy Dingy to help the event to raise money for the Salvation Army. The Wood Ministry brings churches together to help those in need of wood in the community for cooking and heating. We've donated to a local church that needs help in taking care of a mold problem. And our committee is involved in a lot, not only in our community, but beyond. We support 3 missionaries. Actually, it's 4 people, but Bob and Christy Rice, Cindy Carell, and Clara Miko. Each year we have a group going down to Avery County, North Carolina, which we weren't able to do this year because of the COVID virus. We also support causes like Presbyterian's Children's Home, the Navajo Water Project, and the Persecution Project. And I think it's really important to note that even in the midst of the pandemic, our committee has stayed very active to ensure that our community and church were taken care of. Even though we could not meet in person, we exchanged emails and worked with the church to make sure needs were met. During this stage of the pandemic, that we in our church stepped up to help the community by offering Wi-Fi. We had 26 volunteers ready, willing, and able to serve the students in our community. However, the need was not there, and we should be proud as a church that we were able to take that opportunity, and we want to thank Tammy Buckalow for all the hard work that she put into that project. Finally, where's our committee going? The mission committee is far from done. The warming shelter will be beginning over the next few months, and even though it will be a little bit different this year, we're excited to be able to participate in this cause. We also have plans to do some community outreach by sending out mailers, and these mailers will tell the community about Pastor Joseph's arrival, invite them to come and visit our church. We are very excited about all that we have done, are doing, and will continue to do. Thank you for supporting our mission and outreach. If anyone is interested in learning more about our committee, please feel free to talk to Ashton or myself, or come to a meeting. We meet on the second Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. Thank you.
You want this off? So I'm just talking about a worship committee today. So I just wanted to really start off with this verse. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its variety of forms. 1 Peter 4:10. So I would like to recognize the members of the worship committee, our chair, Jenna Lee, who keeps us organized, and our members who get it done, Shirley Ann Bain, Tammy Buckalow, Ashton Harpine, Greg Harpine, Susan Harpine, Tracy Hayes, Cheryl Jarvis, Lively Mackinson, Kathy Newton, Joseph Tabor, Lee Turner, myself, Erica, and all of you in the congregation. Our worship committee works diligently, often behind the scenes, and it also includes so many of you and your gifts that you have to offer. The choir, handbells, ushers, praise and worship team, alkalites, sanctuary guild, and nursery volunteers, including decorations and flowers, which now we have the opportunity to donate to missions in lieu of flowers. Also, during our time, volunteers have completely organized our decorations, which was a very big job. So thank you, Karen Carroll, Ashton Harpine, Barb Jenkins, Jenna Lee, and Waverly Lee. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Also, we've included the slideshows this year, which is a super nice touch. So, worship committee stewardship began really strong with the Christmas season last year to include our wonderful In It Bethlehem play. It was organized by Lee Turner and performed by many of our members and community. We actually had live animals in the nativity scene, and it was truly an amazing experience. We also then had planned an Easter play, however, then COVID. So we had to ebb and flow and just plain adapt, right? To be COVID compliant and social distancing guidelines to protect our congregation. For example, the Sanctuary Guild, they found these wonderful communion cups that are all self-serving. I would also like to mention working alongside of our tech team. Steve Byerly, Danny Buckaloo, Carl Hall, Susan Harpine, Betty Turner, Ian Turner, and John Zellers. They have all definitely put in the work to allow us to safely worship, and we thank you. So just to tie up, and as I was reading in the Life Application Study Bible, it explains 1 Peter 4:10, that our abilities should be faithfully used in serving others. Some people are aware of their abilities, and others they feel they have no special talent. However, we all have gifts, Peter states, and we should find them and use them. So, thank you.